Hey, what's up, people? So look at this, right? Like, hold on, let me go back so you can really see what's going on here. Man, like nothing's really going on. I'm just bringing the ball up the court, but something happens, man. Right about there is when I lose all control over James Harden for whatever reason, and this man starts to pedal towards backcourt, forcing me to pass the ball. It forces me to just pass the ball without even really paying attention to who I was passing it to because it would have been a backcourt violation. Why did this happen? It's 2K. Do they want to like sabotage the user this much, man? That they would take full control over your controller to get you to commit silly turnovers, man. Like I didn't do this, man. Listen, and nobody, no, even intermediate player would do something like this. Why would you just run the ball backcourt? Like, why would you do? Why would anybody do this who is just not a complete, you know what I'm saying, newbie to the game? Like, they took complete control over my controller. This man pedaled backcourt, forced me to pass the ball in the Clint Compeller. I didn't know who I was passing the ball to, actually, because I didn't expect that to happen since I was just really trying to bring the ball in the spot and get into. I was trying to bring the ball in the spot and get into some offense, get into some sets, but this happens. Like, this is stupid, man. Like, why do they try to sabotage the user so much for playing good? Like, I don't understand what's the logic in that. Like, I guess it's in order for you never to be able to master this game, because the other basketball game, after a while, that becomes very easy. For the simple fact is, and I'm not hating on the other, but I play games, period. So I'll play. You know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't received well by the public, I'll still play it, and if I like it, I like it. But the other basketball game does tend to give you more control, and there's less scriptedness going on in that game. So it's it kind of leads to you being able to master the computer, and then you can just beat them, because you need an AI. And I think the AI is like this for like my leagues, because they have like a bunch of like full feature game modes on this game that's based around CPU. And if the CPU becomes very easy to beat, then those game modes don't really get treated as such. Like those game modes wear off pretty thin. So I think that's why they script the games like this. And if that's the case, I understand. But you just need to find another way, a balance of translation to difficulty where you don't do shit like this, because that's ridiculous. Like don't just don't just turn my guy around and make him almost commit a backcourt violation. Because this happens, like, it doesn't happen all the time, but it does tend to happen when the computer is trying to get on a run and get themselves back into the game. They're not even down by that much. Like, the game's been pretty close. Like, not a lot of nonsense has been going on, except for, I reached in and got a clean steal on Kawhi Leonard with Patrick Beverly, and they called a reach-in foul. That was kind of suspect, but I think that's just got more to do with the way fouls are handled with reach-ins in general. So I'm not even gonna blame them for that. But this is unacceptable, man. Like, you can't have shit like this in a game that's supposed to be. See, that's why I don't play online. I don't play this game online because why would I play something competitive against another person where I don't even really have any say in the outcome? I don't have much say, or I don't have as much say as I would need in the outcome of the victory. Like, I tried playing online, man. Like, I'll be dominating like the first half. Then second half, nothing wants to go down. They start losing assignments. Then the other guy starts storming in. He starts hitting a lot of shit directly in my face and getting open shots that he was not getting in the first half. Like, every game, it's either if I go up by a lot or if I'm down by, I'm actually feel safer if I'm down by a lot going into the second half than I do when, I'm saying, I'm up, because at least I know in the second half, then I'm gonna get, I'm saying, whatever attribute boost is necessary for me to get back in the game. Like, that doesn't even make for good competitive play. I don't see how people who play online really deal with that, because this, I can use sliders. I can use sliders to dictate the game and try to make it play as realistic, even though when you do use sliders, it still tends to, I'm saying, there's certain things that's coded into the game that's going to force comebacks regardless. And I notice if you push the sliders in such a way that really makes the CPU play fair, then you just blow them out the whole time. So, I kind of understand this, but I wish they would kind of ease up and get off my controller, because nobody wants to play some shit to where you don't have control over. Like I'm coming, like, you people, I'm coming up the court with the ball. Like, why would I do this? Like, why on earth would I do something like that? It's not a controller issue. Like, why would I do something like this? I'm just trying to figure out. This man almost went back court. That's stupid, man. Like, let me know what you think, man. Like, I've been, I get on this game so much because I've been playing the series since it was a thing on Dreamcast. I've been playing this game for a very long time. Ever since it was a thing, And I don't remember. I remember Rubber Band AI, because Rubber Band AI was always in the game, but I don't remember him just dictating the outcome like in this manner. Like, I really don't. So, just let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Like, I try to get these videos out here, because I really care about the series, and I want to see it excel, man. But just let me know what you think, people.